Welcome, whānau, to another episode of Will and Tom's Excellent Adventure. I'm your co-host, Willie Isaiah, all the way down in the most unpleasant bluff today, and coming from you from the place where the beer runs easy and the trout are even easier. Tommy Ross.
Thanks, Willie. Hey, guys. Hey, everybody. We've got a couple of special guests on here today. They're a mum and daughter business, running a business for mum and daughter. The name of their company is Pai Therapies. It's an alternative way of healing. Something that I've actually experienced. Because a lot of people don't know, but a couple of months ago, I thought I could fly, and I thought my mate's Harley Davidson could fly too, but apparently not. Mm-hmm. I ended up carving up a couple of trees, a few branches going on the way through. Ended up pruning some branches with my shoulders, my elbows, my leg, and a couple of other bits and pieces. Mm-hmm. And just to help me on my journey of healing, I went and saw these ladies, and did a session there with them, and found that it's really awesome. It's a really beautiful place to be in, really serene. They've done a really awesome job. Dawn and Cheyenne is their name. Dawn is the mum, and she's an ex-bushman. She worked for her brother David Flight, and she's done it all. She's been through the whole system. She's an all-rounder. She's loaded trucks. She's fleeted with diggers. She's done it all. And this journey here that her and her daughter have now is quite a personal journey. But I'll let them talk about that. And we're just so happy and so proud to have them on our podcast, and to have them talk about their journey and where it's going, and what the alternatives are for our people, for everyone, for our old people and everything. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. But just we'd like to introduce you to Dawn and Ryan. Hi, guys.
Hello. Hi.
How's things going?
Yeah, good. All good.
Good.
Yep.
So
bloody nervous.
yeah, no, we all are. But we'd really love to hear your guys' story about how you've started, and why you've started this alternative therapy, and what it's about, what it entails.
Okay. Well, I suppose it's just started when I suppose you start taking care of your whānau when it becomes necessary. And for me, my dad, he needed taking care of, so I sort of started to do that with him, and it just started a journey of understanding what's out there in the health system, and made me realise that it can be very lacking in a lot of respects. So, yeah, and with that, we tried as best we could to help him, and it was just sorting out a lot of his medications, etc. And then when Dad passed, at the same time, just before he passed, my brother David was had some tumours, brain tumours. So that started another journey again of research, basically to look for something that could help. Other than what was out there in the mainstream, which is predominantly chemotherapy and radiation for most cancer patients, it is. And not much else is really offered. So you really have to get out there and have a look and see what's out there that can help. So we just sort of went along with that, and we just did a lot of research and trial and error. And it was wonderful that my brother was pretty much open to anything and everything. So just took off from there, and we found these wonderful machines, amazing things, and realised they could help not only him, but all of us really. And it just gives an option to all those people, all that whānau members, everyone. It doesn't matter who you are, what colour you are. It gives it a different option. For them to have a natural option, yeah, where there's no side effects or, you know, it's just natural. So, yeah, that's basically how it started. And now we've been able to set up with the help from a wonderful sponsor that we had and still have with us. So, yeah, we're just going to carry on and, yeah, make these things available for anyone who needs to use them. And that's pretty much my journey from, you know, the change from pretty much going from a forestry background into healing. Oh, and I must also mention too, there was another couple who taught me a lot about caring for people, and it was Uncle Guy and Auntie Mary Smallman. So they taught me another side of the health, and that is the caring side of you know, looking after people and actually caring for them. No pretense or anything. So yeah, that's sort of my journey anyway so far, and it'll be ongoing some time yet.
You know, like I'd like to add a little bit in there too. You know, like it's personal for me as well, because David is my boss, or was my boss, and I've been with the crew for 15 years. You know, and now he's passed it on to his son and carrying the gavel pretty much. And yeah, and to still have Dave around because of what you guys have done is just the most beautiful thing ever. You know, and what you guys do. Yeah, and there's a lot of other people that can benefit from you guys. Yeah, you know, they don't have to be just in Turangi. They can be anywhere. They can travel you know, far and wide. And you guys, you know, easy place to find. You know, so it's awesome. Yeah, yeah, and you know, we'd like to know a little. Just give us a little bit on what you guys do and what you've got to offer.
I mean, I'll let my daughter just tell them how are you sort of involved with.
Yeah, for me, I've always been quite curious in the mind-body connection, and just the ability to be able to help ourselves heal ourselves. Really, I suffered from chronic neck pain, and used the healing of my mind, or programming of my mind to assist my body in healing, which is another thing that we try to do here as well. So it's a mind, body and wider journey. So it's not just taking care of the body, you have to look after the mind and the wider as well. Awesome. So it's a holistic approach to healing and just general curiosity for me.
Cool. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. So the alternatives that you guys are using is
hyperbaric chambers and pulse electromagnetic field mats, or QRS system, which is a quantum resonance system. So both these things are natural, even though they're machines. So, you know, we do the healing with our fingers, we push the button and away it goes. They're awesome. So it's oxygen chambers. They're not gas chambers like some people asked. They ask if we've got gas chambers.
You don't got to take your clothes off. You can hop in fully clothed.
Oh, that was a question that I asked. That was the first thing I asked.
So,
yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I think I'm not sure, but I might be holding the record for the fastest person to go in and out of the hyperbaric chamber. I don't even think I was in there for a minute.
You always been a bit of a blouse anyway, Tommy. Hey. On your healing and that, have you fellas looked into the effects of acidity versus alkaline in the body, and how it if you can get to maybe a neutral place where the
Very much
body
so.
functions more efficiently versus yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I sort of
very much
was
so.
looking at that a few years ago, and that's what it's all about. Yes.
Yeah, you're
Mm.
exactly right, because we're
Oh,
not
awesome,
really
awesome.
told how, if we've got acid in our bodies, especially too much of it, that's what can create cancers and other issues,
Yes.
within our body.
Disease thrives
Yeah.
in acidic
Loves it.
environments.
So
Exactly.
having
Yes.
pH water is just so
Yes.
simple, and everyone can walk into a shop and buy a
Yes.
pH bottle of water,
Mhm.
and that will help keep it, change it into an alkaline
Yep.
body. And you're so right. It is so much healthier
Yes,
if you
yes.
just have that small, simple thing can make a huge difference in people's health.
Yep.
It's not sometimes the bigger things or the most expensive things that can help. Funnily enough, it can be some of the most cheapest items in your cupboard as well.
Oh, for
So
sure.
it's those sort of things
Yep.
we sort of look at as well. So we're not just here to utilize these machines, we're also here to look at other ways of people being able to do
Yes.
things affordably. So if they can walk into the
Yes.
supermarket and grab something that's going to help them with their cancer, and there certainly is a lot of those, then that's what they can do. And if we can give that to them, then it's really wonderful too. Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
we're looking at a lot of that
Awesome.
type of thing.
Okay, so what does that hyperbaric chamber actually do?
Well, it's pressurized oxygen.
Yep.
So when you're hopping in there, it pressurizes up to 30, say, and then it pushes the oxygen through your body. So
Into the blood plasma.
Yeah, into the blood plasma, any fluid that's in your body, and because our bodies are made up of 90% water, much, it gets moving. So it moves around, and then so it opens up it unclogs the body in a lot of ways, and it gets into the spinal fluids, and it helps to alleviate those issues with what you call them, the little sponges that are in between your bones anyway, on your back, your spine, or anywhere else for that matter, in your hips. So the oxygen gets everywhere.
Wow.
So it gets into all those little nooks and crannies.
Right through to the
release.
cells.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the pulse electromagnetic mat, what that does, we usually use that as complementary for 8 minutes before we put them into the chamber, because it opens up the cells in your body. So some of the cells get really gunky from, blood just gets gunky as we get older too. And so what that does is it'll push them open, push those cells open. So it gives the oxygen a highway to go through instead of a little channel.
Wow.
And it just makes them really,
Yeah.
But that alone on its own is a standalone treatment as well, the QRS system mats. But they do complement each other, the mats and the chambers.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Ooh, awesome. So how about giving us a bit of a tour around your
Yep, all
Yeah.
good.
You're going to show us your hyperbaric chambers and your that chair. What did I call it? Electric chair.
Jack gas chamber, I think it was. So just talk to them. Okay, so we'll just.
So that's our sitting chamber where you can sit in this chamber.
Yep, it's a nice small one. A lot of the ladies like it, and some of the men. But yeah, so it just helps with those who can't lie down. Like some of them can't lie down, otherwise they can't get breathing issues. And this one is the big one. So
this is our double chamber.
Yep.
Awesome.
You can fit 1.5 people in, I would say. 2 is a bit squishy, but you can get like a mum and child or father and child. So if Bubba's, upset, they can hop in with them.
Nice.
So that's a handy one for us to have, and it's big also for those larger people. So we just move around a little bit, and we're going to come over here to the QRS system on the mats. And over here we have this lovely gentleman.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
How's things?
Hey, not too bad, thank you.
Oh, cool.
Yep, this is the QRS system. We have a bed. for anyone that wants to lie down, but most people like hopping in the seat.
And very comfortable it is too. Um, you want me to say anything? Hey?
Yeah, anything you like.
I would love to.
It's very hard for me to talk, but just bear with me. I got a brain tumor about 18 months ago, and things just got worse from there, or better, depends. I've lost my entire feeling on one side of my body, on the right hand side. So I've got braces and whatnot. But this is a good thing, especially for us in Tui. Very, very good. And I'm glad to be able to use it. And I hope it helps me do away with this bloody thing I've got in me. So we'll see how we go. I'm really, really good at the moment, and I wouldn't have anything else. Or I wouldn't want to try any other medical, like what do you call them?
Mainstream medicine, I suppose.
Mainstream medicine, because they just make me fucking sick. And that's saying it exactly. And doing it with the chambers, and then the meds are just brilliant. So we'll just see how this goes, and watch the space.
I'd just like to add to that. David's been an inspiration for a lot of people who have come in here, and they've seen him when he was at his worst, and they also know that he's really looking good. So, but he's really marvellous. We couldn't have actually done this without him. He's a wonderful sponsor. Right. Love him to bits. Okay.
We all love you.
For another little.
We all love you to bits.
Okay, we'll plod along. We're just going to show you the teeter over here. So that's another just the machine that we have. A few people do buy these, and they're a bit like the exercise machines. You know, you buy them and then you tend to throw them under the bed or wherever. But yeah, these are actually quite marvellous. The machines are so easy. Jump on, tip yourself upside down, and yeah, helps to align your spine. All those people with really bad backs.
Really good for the brain.
Good for the brain.
Nice. That's awesome.
Advice, yeah. So that's pretty much us on that.
We do have a more.
Oh, that's right. We do, and we do have some of the war. So we actually have a few of a couple of the ladies here in Turangi, local ladies, and they make some of the really nice kawakawa products. So we've got kawakawa products. We've got more over here. So yeah. So one is Mara Malone, and the other one's Tanya Ryan. So yeah, we don't mind having anyone's stuff, isn't it? If it's rongoa, if it's natural, we'll have it.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
So I'm going to give this back to Shy.
Just turn us back around. Oh,
Wow. That was really, really awesome. Really awesome and totally inspiring. Really love your place and really love what you guys are doing. And
Thank you.
yeah. So how can what's the address? What's your number? Your Facebook, and how can people get a hold of you? Get in contact with you? They can get in contact with us if need be. They can email us or message us. So what do they look for on Facebook, and what numbers do they call?
We're under Pai Therapies on Facebook. Yeah,
Nice.
Pai Therapies. And we've got a phone number, which is my phone number is actually I'll give the address 247 Te Rangi Tautahanga Road, Turangi is the address. And that's a bit of a mouthful, but and phone number is 021 08 55 1416. And I can't remember the landline. Sorry.
That's cool.
no one
At least I can get a hold of you through your Facebook, and we'll be throwing these up online for you. We'll be keeping them on our page for you guys, so that they can contact you guys through us as well. And yeah, absolutely so stoked and so appreciative to have you guys on here with us, and to show us there's something more beautiful out there than medicine, you know.
Yeah, and we do have a lot of fun in here, funnily enough.
Yeah, I could do. Yeah, I had a lot of fun in there. Get me out of here! Get out of this thing! Yeah. I love that mat. That was awesome, you know. That was really awesome. It really helped. It really did help. That mat that when you put me on there, Dawn. Yeah. And I've still got to come back, you know. And I know I've still got a couple of sessions or a few more sessions, but yeah, I'll definitely be back there. But it's it's just so humbling to have you guys on here, and thank you very much. My love goes out to you guys. My love goes out to Dave and Auntie Cherie, and to everybody else there that's in this thing. It's a really beautiful thing to have. And thank you guys.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us.
Cool.
You're most welcome.
Yeah, you're very most welcome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Beautiful. Okay, well, guys, we better let you go. I'm sure Dave wants to jump back in their chamber. Yeah. So you guys have a great night, and yeah, we'll catch up. I'll catch up with you guys anyway.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
You too. Thank you.
Okay.
Ka kite.
Ka kite.
Ka kite.
Oh man, that was awesome, bro. That was awesome.
Absolutely.
Very informative, actually.
Yes.
For the little that I know about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sort of just opened your eyes, eh?
Yeah.
Just opened your eyes, and wow. Hey, there is medicine out there, but there is an alternative as well.
No. Yeah.
Way back when our Māori settlers settled here, they were going out and getting roots and all that sort of stuff, where it was all natural, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
And same thing, trial and error, but yeah, they worked out this heals this, you know.
Yeah.
And hey, I commend them.
Yeah.
On what they're doing.
Awesome.
For sure, man. You know.
Beautiful job, and Dave's testament to that, you know. Dave is full testament to what they're doing. Because without
for sure, man.
Them,
hey, man, 18 months, man. You know, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That's for anybody out there, you know. Anybody out there that just needs once prolong their life or make life easier, especially if you're getting sick on medicines and stuff. You know, there's always alternatives. There's always natural alternatives. Mm-hmm. And these guys here are there for everybody. You know.
Mm.
And I'll definitely be going back, and I'll make sure I get in their chamber. Oh man, somehow. Might have to
trick yourself.
Yeah.
Trick yourself. Just think you're going out.
Mask. You know. Pretend I'm somewhere else.
Just think you're going camping. Just a small tent.
Yeah. No, we'll get there. We'll get there. But anyway, guys.
Hey,
Hey?
you'll be in your chamber and you hear that. Is that you, Luke?
I am your father. Yeah. But anyway, guys, time's getting on a little bit. So yeah, just make sure to like and share. You know, guys, get in contact with these ladies, these beautiful ladies, and they'll hook you guys up. They'll hook you up.
Right.
Yeah. And you know, with our competition's going to be drawn next Thursday. So we'll have that for you guys on the 10th. Yep. And also our we're still waiting for all the jokes to come in. We're still, you know, we've got a few jokes here, but we're still waiting for those to come in. So you know, get the mind rolling, if you want those tickets. Yeah. And they're all yours. So okay, so well, what do you reckon, Willie? You got a joke?
Oh, here we go. Yeah. I was waiting. I went to the bottom of the barrel and there was nothing there. So the only one I could think of is a horse walks into the bar and the bartender says to him, "Why the long face?" That's it.
Oh, jingoes, yep. Oh, we actually have got some from some people that have been sending them in. But yeah, no, we'll just sort through them and we'll probably use them all anyway. Yeah, but the best ones there, we'll give the tickets out to you. But yeah, just keep them rolling in. Yeah, keep them rolling in. It's cool. But yeah. But anyway, as for now, we better sign off and hey, you guys have a really great night. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate you guys jumping on our channels and following us and all of that. Tell the world about us, you know. Send us around the world. You got anything to say, Willie?
Nah.
Anyway, you guys.
Awesome, brother.
Yeah, awesome. You guys have a great night, and we'll catch up here on our next vid of Will and Tom's Excellent Adventure, and yeah, you guys have a great night.
Party on.
Party on.